Have you ever wanted to be different? Have you ever wanted to make a change? Or maybe just try something new for once? Some may first think of a new hair color, a new change of color, to be different. I'm here today to tell you if this is your choice, to persuade you to only use salon hair products rather than using a box-colored application. I recently had a severe allergic reaction to a hair color used in a box and purchased from Walmart. My face was swollen, my eyes wouldn't open, and my throat even began to close. It was miserable. I was in the hospital for days, trying to get everything worked out, trying to get everything back to normal, and even then, my hair color wasn't right after all of my pain and suffering. Sure, salons are pricey, you're thinking, right? However, hospitals and the bills are even pricier. So why not use a box color, you ask? Most box colors are generic, meaning they're made for anyone to use. Any person can choose a hair color that may not be fitted for them. You go see many different colors on the wall and you pick this one or that one, and it may not be right for your hair. However, you buy it anyway because of the price. No hypoallergenics are added, which means one may can have an allergic outbreak like I did. Without having hypoallergenics, that assumes that everyone is not allergic to a hair color, and you may not know, like I didn't. Box colors are more damaging. They use high concentration of dyes and developers. Your hair also becomes flat, which most girls don't like, because it uses a single color rather than mixing to build a nicer color to your hair. They're also high in ammonia. Ammonia can cause for an itchy scalp and hair breakage. Ammonia is not usually needed to be added to the scalp directly because of the bad outcomes. Box colors have less quality. Usually if you're dyeing your own hair, you can't reach each part of your hair yourself, even using a mirror. Salons are able to see the whole head, and then that enables them to part your hair in sections, and so that there won't be any spots. And they can see the whole head, meaning they won't miss anything, and they also won't recolor the same section. By doing your own hair and using a box color, indifferent colored areas come up because you are unable to see. Unpredictable results can also come from using a box hair color. One that's not a salon professionalist doesn't know the right colors to mix to get the color that you want. Usually the outcomes are not always like they say on the box. You're also unaware of timing. Yes, it may tell you in the directions how long to use it, how long to keep it on. However, that's not always correct because it is, again, a generic and general idea, and it's not always for everyone. Your hair may pull differently in different colors, which means less timing, more timing. You aren't sure like a salon professionalist is. So then you ask, why I should use a salon? It's too expensive. I can go buy a product in a hair box for $7. Well, salons have trained professionals. They know what hair color to dye and what hair color to use due to your hair condition. Your hair might not be able to hold certain colors, and it may make your hair more damaged. They also avoid coloring the same spot repeatedly. Coloring the same spot repeatedly allows for irritation, and it can even enter your bloodstream after being exposed to each color the same times numerous times. Salons also use patch tests to test for allergic reactions. Using a patch test is using a small patch of hair to see if any outbreaks become in the next 2 days. If not, you may be okay to use the results. Salon professionals also have background. They can create formulas that is best for hair and gives the best results. They can mix and form colors and match to them to the needed of the customer. If the customer doesn't like the outcome, toners can be added to either lighten it or darken it while you're there in the salon. When using a box color, you only get one chance. You don't have a time to change it or fix it if you don't like it to a different color. Again, salons can be high, but think of the pros and cons. The results may be worth it. They may be worth the price rather than being in the hospital like I was. The at-home box color may be appealing because of the price, but it in no way gives the results of the professional hair dye. Although one may like the outcome and the color of the box color, the results do not last nearly as long. old colors and other pigments will start to show through. So, when going for a color change, think of my situation. Save yourself and your hair. Use a salon.